to their national coordinator or zonal coordinators. I want to inform all of them that that money they are paying to coordinators, they are eating it because they know that nobody is in charge again. Yes. They know that those people in DOS, nobody is in charge. The money is not crossing the border. They are eating the money. I'm calling you from India. For example, in India here, the money the ignorant IPOB are paying, they are eating it. They are not is not in charge. They know that Ekpa is just ranting on radio. They are not paying money, they are eating the money. So I'm urging all Biafrans, especially those in India, if you are hearing my voice tonight, don't pay money to their coordinators. They are all criminals. They are eating the money. Pay money to ESN, direct account, yes, which is the Umwere account. Direct make a donation direct there. Contact Umwadas if you don't know how to make the payment, they will direct you on how to pay money direct so that the money will be useful for this struggle. Yes. Stop paying your money to them. They are, yes. And also, I want to there's one guy that is from India, and I don't know how to get his contact so that we can do one or two things and create. I want to join the autopilot group in the New Delhi, India, okay, so that we can know how to contribute money yes, to join them.
Let me show you the India number. Okay, look at this. Look at the screen. You can see the India number there on the screen. Send a message to that India number. It's a Nigerian number, but it's in the India WhatsApp group. So if you contact that number, this number on the screen now, you have contacted them.
Okay. I will contact you. I'll contact you.
Thank you very much.
I'm happy to talk to you and call to your program tonight.
Thank you. And a lot of people are confirming what you are saying. So those who believe your message, a lot of people are confirming what you just said, that they know nobody is in charge. So if you pay money to those coordinators, the money is gone.
They know that nobody is in charge. The money, the little ignorant of them that are still following DOS and defending this, they are not the useless structure. The money they are paying, nobody. In fact, in India, for almost 5 years now, there has not been any accounts. I was secretary to one zone. I was the secretary. I know what is happening. When you try to ask the question, they will sack you.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much.
He went to Nigeria and stayed for 2 years. Still, he maintained the office because it's a career for them, for him.
Yes, it's a career.
He traveled to Nigeria for 2 years, and he was in Nigeria and still be coordinator, national coordinator of IPOB in India.
Oh my God!
For 2 years, nothing was moving on, and all the money, no accountability. I'm telling you, because I was the secretary in one zone.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This your message has been delivered and delivered very well. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. We must continue to maintain the time frame, which is 2 minutes for each caller. So 2 minutes for each caller, please. Welcome to the program. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening from here.
Yeah. I have a question.
Go ahead.
To ask you.
Go ahead.
Yeah. The question is, that our people say that no bulo ikunyong enwemiri uisi natayiko. So I know that the way that thing is channeling now, our struggle is saying maybe it will, because it's a freedom fighter, it's not a freedom beggar. So once it's a freedom fighter, people must fight to achieve their aim and all these things. And arms cannot be left out. But my question is, did we have all it takes? Because after the war, what comes next is to the people. What are the strategies you have to retrieve the arm from people after the freedom?
I don't understand what you mean by people. We have armies. Everybody you see today in Biafra land that is part of our security, we regard them as Biafra armies. So, well, how are you going to talk about retrieving arms? You have an army. The people that is going to fight this Biafra war, if war break out today, or guerrilla war, whatever you call it, they are already Biafra army.
No, what I'm asking is that, you know, there was yesterday, or was it yesterday? I think yesterday night, you said that we are trying to bring all the armed group and all the other groups together. And
not we are trying. People, no, listen, not we are. Please let me correct you, please. Hey, can I correct you before you go and start? So you see, not we are trying. We have actually succeeded in bringing all armed group together.
Then what of the people that will do, you know, the people that will do voluntarily? Because when there is war, everybody will run helter skelter. Everyone will do.
I don't. Please, please. You know, this your question is very boring. It's very, very boring.
No,
you know, countries fight war. Did you not fight Biafra war?
We fought Biafra war.
So what happened to the arms given to people then?
Okay.
I'm asking you.
No, there are, you know, in the time of retrieving arms, that's what I'm trying to.
I don't understand what you are talking about, retrieving arms. When you actually are building armies, and the people that are you going to collect arms from people that fought the war and give the arm to somebody else? Are going to use them as the army?
No, I'm talking about those people that will do voluntarily. You know, when
what do you mean by voluntarily? What do you mean by voluntarily? Do we have paid military at this point?
For instance, I'm not security. I'm not from ESN, and I don't live there in Nigeria, but in that zoo. But when the duty is called, I will be there. You understand? So if I will be there because
you are asking a very wrong question. Our Eastern Security Network are all volunteers. Every other person that join, every other armed group are all volunteers. They are doing their things on their own before we are forming alliance and all that. They are all volunteers. So you don't pay anybody for anything. They are all volunteers. We have what we call volunteer army. So, and those are our army today, those are our security today, will form the major part of the Biafra army, Biafra security. So what are you talking about? We already regulate them. We have data. We control them. So nobody is going astray. And they know what we call the what we call the rule of engagement. So the rule of engagement, the rule of engagement, they already know we are not lawless people. So the rule of engagement, they already know from the beginning. So what are you talking about? Are you going to, is it the Biafra going to be the first people that fought war to get independence, or the people that engage in guerrilla warfare before they get independence? You see, these are unnecessary questions. I don't know why people are asking those such questions. It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
When this is called, we'll be all there.
All right. Thank you. Welcome to the program. Hello. Are you there? Okay, we may need to we're going to have, I don't know whether you people are watching me, right? So we are going to have a commercial, and then we'll come back again. One moment. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. I think we have to start now. Welcome to the program. Hello.
Hello. OEC, good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Ndewo.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my first time here with again na call out for more than how many months I've been trying, but
you're welcome. In 2 minutes, please go ahead. Your question.
Okay. I'm from Dominic as assistant coordinator, Ezokubondo Saba branch. Here am ndị ka nkene gịnị ọma niile nke ị na-emere anyị wụrụ much question mana mgbe ọbụla m fụrụ ihe ị na-emere anyị obi na-echu m afọ ka Chineke gbaa gị ume, ka Chineke chekwaba gị, ka Chineke mere gị ihe ọbụla ihe ibu n'uche ime maka ewere uwe nke ndị Biafra la, ka Chineke gozie gị n'ezinụlọ gị n'aha Jesus Christ bụ onye anyị.
Say amen. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Amen.
Thank you. All right, we continue. You're welcome. Good evening from here.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Welcome to the program. Go ahead with your question.
Hello.
All right, we are still waiting for you all. Good evening and welcome to the program. Ndewo.
Welcome to the program. All of them, Simon,
Go ahead with your question.
When you know this, the for just 2 days, if you name Madrid at all. Then I have a question.
Go ahead.
Simon, my question is big. Now, everywhere is hot about Simon and the group of Omada. If there is any other group who wants to come and join Autopilot and the Omada, are they free to come and join?
Well, we are uniting everybody. That's what we are doing. That's what we have been busy doing for the past weeks. So we have been uniting those who are genuine, you know. So everybody is welcome. We can't do it alone, you know. That's why we are united with every group that we feel that they are genuine and all that. So, yes.
Okay. I also remember that Mazen Anakano said that if you know anything you can do to bring Biafra, that you should go on and do it. That particular address or that Mazen Anakano topic, is this still allowed in this struggle by now?
Yes, it's still allowed. But you know, whatever you know to do, you go and do it. Of course, you can do it on your own, and that is why a lot of people are doing on their own. But if you want to make it to to be felt in the movement. It has to be under the autopilot movement.
Yes. Now I want to ask one funny question again.
Because then we are
what
going to.
If Mazi comes out tomorrow and said that him is an autopilot, that him Mazi Nandekan is an autopilot IPOB leader? Those that are fighting against autopilot IPOB, what are they going to do?
I don't understand. I don't know whether the question is for me but let me. I don't know whether the question is for me, but let me. I believe that you must have heard where our leader declared autopilot, right?
Yes. I've heard that.
So what else are you waiting for? He already said
that. Okay, because
he already said we are in autopilot even before he was kidnapped.
Okay,
so let me play it.
Come to enlighten and to educate without any apologies to anybody, without mincing words, without fear before our enemies, determined and resolute, indestructible, undeflectable. There is nothing the enemy can do. Our God is strength. We are on autopilot, I can assure you. We are on autopilot, I can assure you. We are on autopilot, I can assure you.
So what else do you want to know?
No, the only thing I want to know is that those. Okay, let me not even go that way. Let me ask a question again.
Please, I want a lot of people are even angry. They say we shouldn't be calling one Chineke because they want to Chineke out. So I hope. Please, I need good questions, not a question of Ndelzo. Yeah, this question belongs to the people.
Ask my question.
Please, you have 1 minute, please, to ask the question. Go ahead.
Okay. Now that Peter Obi, a man from Anambra, is seriously becomes our enemy. Now, what of if Peter Obi finally, like I know he will lose the election. If he loses the election, any longer, he's going to still live there.
I don't understand what you mean by if he loses the election. Which election is he going to lose?
Because I know he's going to lose the election. That is the one he thinks he's claiming that he will do. For me, I know that it's no election in Anambra State. I know that it's already spoken, but I mean that if at all after the election, can Peter Obi still have accommodation in Anambra State?
That is not a question to ask. Peter Obi is not contesting for any election. An election is not going to take place. So I don't understand what you mean by if he lose. You are going to lose when you have election now. It is only when you have election you will say I lose or I win. Okay, but when you don't have election, how are you going to lose and how are you going to win? Okay.
All right. Simon, the thing remains that for me, I don't know what I would say. I am your second son when it comes to Biafra struggle. From the one till today, I never departed from listening to Simon Ekpa, no matter what happened. And the issue is what we are doing. You and the autopilot are only one who stand for the legacy of Mazi Nandekan. And we that are on ground, honestly, we know there will be no election in Anambra State. Yes. In fact, you see for Peter Obi house, you see Peter Obi house. In fact, very soon, people that campaign with him along, all of them will still run away. Let them know this thing come out on X so that they will still run away from where they are coming out from, even their home, because we will make sure that Anambra State is going to be silent.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let us bring another person. Please try to be making this thing very snappy. 1, 2 minutes. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Okay, welcome to the program.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, good evening.
Good evening from here. How you doing?
Man, yesterday I know say I don't know why they do that program yesterday. They watch you sleep, can't take me. I can't wake up. It can't be 1 o'clock. It's still daylight. Now I say make I call. I can't say you don't tire. That's me. I leave you.
Okay.
So you know say that yesterday that program they very tough. But I think now you they cause this attack to yourself. You ask me why?
Go ahead.
Because I know some people will be saying that they're difficult to control.
Okay, you know, say we are not discussing the attack on me now. I'm here for question and answer.
We're not there. No, I want to just tell you the reason why I tell you say because me I'm supposed to contribute that yesterday, but at the wait, you understand? Yes. So what I want to let you know, I know our people that they like to ask questions, they want to know where the thing they go. That is why they like to come out, come clear yourself, let them know say see where they go, say they go. And each time when you come and come clear at me, you open another chapter for those people. Yes. Make I tell you, do you know that they never believe say you go fee not being BN and BNG or what do they call their name?
Yes.
You understand? So everybody was waiting. After they do that thing now, my brother they never finish. You know, say now it's the first send. Come talk, say what it happen. As did. Now they say me the human. Me woman come.
Yes.
You understand? So now what I want to let you know. So like this, waiting as far as you don't clear the hair, you don't know anything, I want to be say make you no fall down, make you continue they go where they go. We dig the back. We they watch them.
That's so.
You don't say before now autopilot that they call you.
Yes.
But now when that voice live broadcast where our leaders say we are only autopilot again now. Now if we take for they say you come, you see where they contradict themselves. They don't want may not be like saying our leaders are autopilot.
Yes.
So any program where you go now, if they come they ask them and say, what do you know? They'll say no pilot, it's a potato.
Yes.
No, don't use autopilot. It's how they jump bullet, they jump face, they come out, they jump face, they come out.
Exactly.
Because then too they're confused. You understand? So what I want to let you know, any plan where you know say one is more better than speaking, you understand? So it's better say you do it, you do it.
Okay. Anything you see me speaking to the public is what speaking to the public. I don't.
But I know if you speak and so now they'll come, you use that, they'll come. You're going to use the head to let people know. Say
which one? Which one?
What thing they talk about is say after you declare the law in way you say every and the to make sure say a peaceful way before 2023 or 2023. Yes. So all of them to the fear. And that 2023, all of them they fear, not be saying another thing. That 2023 that they fear. And I make that they send this one, they come. So yeah, confident. But like this, so bros, no give up. Me, I want to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, if
let me.
Okay.
No.
Okay, now this 2023, no say don't they keep on the hammer. Say to 2023, which I know is going to possible.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Which I know is going to be possible. And these people now, as Southeast, they go, if you want this campaign presidential election, many youth of Southeast never even put body. In November, what in that process, they could release our leader. And we'd already get the hope, so election not go home. And if our leader can't come and say, okay, let's give a second chance. What's going to be the stake?
When we get
Okay. No,
when we get there, we'll cross it. You know, we give them time. We say, no, when election is coming, you come and release him. Release him now. So that.
Okay.
By next week, we are going to have I think we are going to have the best connection starting from next week. I'm just hoping so. Starting from next week, we're going to have the best connection. I don't know where this problem thing is coming from. But let us continue. Welcome to the program. Please, I need questions. You're welcome.
Because are the possible in payment through PayPal.
I think that should be
Odibe by now.
Okay, well, we are going to fix it.
Because
Thank you.
Last
Udo, Kagolia. Oike get the Pentecost.
So if you have the annual away on a touching gum.
I'm phenomenal.
Okay.
I get change there. I get change the go about doing surgery. Ịma na agwachara m ndị na-agwọ ọgwụ ndị si na ha na-agwọ ọgwụ na-eje na nke ndị ọrakụ na-eje na ndị ifenwa. So wee na-eje na ọra na-enye efi awụsa na ndụ na-egbu nna na-eme nka na-egbu nama ọkwa mkparị ka ọ bụ ọ bụrụ ọrakụ. So ọ dị ka agwụchara datị bụ mfụ ebe onye nwa post bụ this our connection is having a very big problem today. Fiawụsa ka a na-ebute ala Igbo asị ka ewere ya wee chọọ aja ịmara na the gods ga iwe ji ha ezigbote iwe ji ha. All right, so thank you for joining. Udo. Thank you. All right, A, B, C, D, E, F. Thank you very much for joining our membership. When you join the membership of the program, you are supporting the channel. Of course, it's part of how to support our channel. So thank you for joining the membership. Thank you. Welcome to the program.
Hello, Mazi. Good evening.
Good evening from here.
Okay.
Is a question. There is a confirmed report that Fulani running mate, P2B running mate, that DSS surrounded his house. I don't know whether that is a fallacy or you know those people that can stage anything, you know. Before you know it, they will begin to claim that oh, I'm being persecuted. Come and support my presidential bid and all that. All right, we are having bad connection today, and that is why we are not having exposition, because I know this is happening. Welcome to the program.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening from here.
Yeah, I have just two questions. Because before the kidnap of Mazen Nandekano, he made a promise to Biafra that everything he needs to defend Biafra land has been ready, and that whatever thing he needs, that he will produce it, or that we produce all those things by ourselves to defend ourselves, maybe ammunition or whatever. One, is it still the same decision? Is it the same thing that you're going to apply?
Yes, we are producing.
What's going to be the fate of people like Hope Uzodinma, who continue killing our people every day? And I know in a few of your broadcasts, you made a mention of chasing out a Bago and whatever. What have you done towards this angle? And people like Hope Uzodinma, what is going to be their fate? Are they still going to be alive after committing all these atrocities, or what's going to happen? That's the question.
You know, I don't know. So, some of you are, your questions are very annoying. I must be very sincere with you. You know, you should be asking a better question. What is going to be the Hope Uzodinma fate? This Hope Uzodinma fate that. Our problem now, Nigeria. Who made the Hope Uzodinma? Nigeria. You know, so it is Nigeria we are fighting now. When we finish fighting Nigeria, we will talk about Hope Uzodinma. So people will come here and be asking about what are we going to be doing to what is fate of Hope Uzodinma, what is this and that. Uzodinma has been killing our people, okay? But the people that are sending Hope Uzodinma is Nigeria state. So if you kill Hope Uzodinma today, and will that bring Biafra? You know, we are fighting for Biafra at the same time trying to protect our people. So the most important thing is to get Biafra. Ask me a question concerning Biafra, freedom, not Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma is killing our people. Yes, we agree. But let us get our freedom first. Or we are going to treat Hope Uzodinma in Biafra. So please, I want people to focus. Don't ask questions that is very annoying, please. Very important. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, hello, thank you. Thank you, Ekpa.
Yes.
Thank you very, very much for the good job you are doing.
Thank you.
I have one question for you, and I have a suggestion also.
Go ahead.
I'll go with the suggestion. No, I'll go with the question first of all.
Okay.
And of late, I have noticed that you no longer call Sunday Igboho. Are you still in alliance with Yoruba Nation?
How can you say of late I don't call Sunday Igboho? I don't agree with. I don't agree with you. There is no day I have not called Sunday Igboho, even yesterday. So why should you say that?
You can check.
If I am asking you to go yesterday and check yesterday's program. Did you watch yesterday's program?
I did.
So I not mention Sunday Igboho.
I don't remember you know that I watched 2 days ago and 3 days ago. You did not mention.
You just said you watched yesterday, the latest one.
I said I watched.
But did you hear me mention Sunday Igboho yesterday?
No, I did not.
So you watched the program.
I did not.
And you did not hear me mentioning Sunday Igboho.
Can you allow me to speak, please?
No, because I don't entertain that kind of fallacy against me. You watched yesterday program.
Fallacy against you. I'm only just asking you a plain question.
It is not a question. It becomes a question when it is not true, or when it is true. If I did not mention him yesterday, it becomes a question. Why didn't you mention him yesterday? And I'm telling you now, did you watch yesterday's program? You said yes. I said, so you did not hear me mention Sunday Igboho. You say you didn't hear me. And you said you watched. So if I play yesterday program, no, this is very annoying. I don't entertain that. If I play yesterday program now, and you hear me mention Sunday Igboho, what are you going to do?
No, you listen to me.
No. Answer me first, because I see it as an attack on me, and I will not entertain that. So if I play, if you watch yesterday program and you hear me mention Sunday Igboho, what will you do?
Can you even listen to me?
I cannot listen to you. I don't want to listen to you again. Please answer me.
I said I did not hear it.
You did not. But you watch. So why would you be watching me and you didn't hear it?
I didn't hear it day before yesterday. I didn't hear it 2 days back.
And I asked you, did you watch yesterday? I know why I asked you that. This is how they come. They will come and as if you see, he watched yesterday. He watched it before yesterday. Oh, I didn't mention it. I didn't mention Sunday Igboho. Did you tell me to mention Sunday? Igboho in the first place? Are you the one who asked me to be, may God bless Mazin Nnamdi, may God bless Sunday Igboho? Did you advise me that in the first place? Yes. I don't entertain anymore. So I just allow you to. You say you watched me yesterday, and then you did not hear me mention Sunday Igboho. Look at that. Welcome to the program. Good evening from here. One moment, because we're having some issues here with this system. Welcome to the program.
Actually, it's not mandatory that everybody, you'll be mentioning everybody. That is this thing. Mazi, I want to ask you one question.
Go ahead.
When you go to social media, they say you hijack ESN. You hijack Eastern Security ESN account. I hope when Mazin Nnamdi Kanu comes out, you will not hijack Mazin Nnamdi Kanu as well. This one we are getting similar that DSS that surrender this thing. What is it called? P2B's house. It's due to your exposition, no, Mazi, the zoo is in trouble. Please.
I told you.
I'm begging you that you should turn it down a bit.
I told you people that before November, P2B will back down.
You said it. We are proud of you, Mazi. Keep doing what you're doing. We are in support of whatever thing you're doing. Keep bumping them. They will know that they heard our leader. There is another leader that is on ground now that is even more, is not listening to what people are saying. Keep doing what you're doing. God will continue to protect you.
Thank you.
Bless you, guide you, protect Omada, protect all the autopilots worldwide, and all the genuine freedom fighters. God bless you, man.
You see, all right. Thank you very much, Boniface Mbajekwe, for joining membership to support our channel. We thank you. We thank you also, Emmanuel Okeke. Thank you for joining the Gold membership. We thank you. Just a way to support the program, of course. We thank you very much for that. We continue, please. I need a better question. I need better question. I don't know why the phone is, the phone is on and offing. I don't know whether it's, I don't know what's up with the phone. The phone, I was yalla. This phone don't suffer. You people should be coming down, Be coming down. So the phone will come down a little bit. All right, keep calling. One moment, hold on. Welcome to the program. Hello?
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Yes, welcome to the program. Go ahead. No kwa. Ndewo.
Ndewo. Good evening. Yes. A question about Manefu. Madam Bridget refused to learn from others. And I think what happened to others will happen to her. That's all. There's no two ways about it. Because she has been fashioned by heaven. Anybody who comes to fight you will end up destroying him or herself. So they are just using Bruce Fane to destroy his literary reputation that maybe he has ever had in the United States or any part of the world. Because they are now making us to believe the accusation leveled against Bruce Fane is true. And it is becoming truth that Bruce Fane is nothing but just a money monger. Okay, away from that, let me come to our main struggle because Bruce Fane is not a factor to be discussed, or Madam Bridget, because all of them are just looking for fame. No, Mazi, if you don't know this, let me bring this to your notice that a prophet or a pastor in Yoruba land who is pastoring in Abuja saw a vision of a little puppy far back, and said the puppy was just going, and suddenly there was this dangerous wild animal that came from nowhere and surrounded the puppy. The puppy was just looking helplessly, not knowing what to do. Suddenly the puppy started developing a future of a wild animal that is more dangerous than surrounding him.
Speak to me.
And I want to tell you
about
that the explanation is very, very clear.
And I'm worried.
Mazinam Dekano is that puppy. And he's preaching peace, non-violence. And they're using violence against him. Now, he has given birth to a dangerous wild animal like you and ESN. Through you, BNG came. Through you, BNL came. Through you, other dangerous groups that Nigerian government is not even aware of came up to. And it is too late to dialogue. I'm telling the truth. It is too late to dialogue. Even the Nigerian government know that it is too late. So you are that puppy that is developed, that feature was developed. If DOS or those idiots, director of criminals, don't know about it, they should know about that. There is no order that you stand beside them, they can accept you, Magisam. And there is no order that will stand beside someone ever except ESN, Eastern Security Network, and all other agitating armed group in Biafra land. So I want you to know that you are part of the prophecy of that Yoruba pastor. And I want all Biafrans to know about it that Simon Ekpa Njoko Ekpoke is one of that prophecy. So those of them who will come to ask what will happen to this, join the struggle now. And those of you who will tell us how you repented because you have been an obstacle to this autopilot in one way or the other. Don't come here and tell us you have been trying for years to fall. Tell us how you have been an obstacle to this very autopilot movement and you are defeated. We want to be having that testimony. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being part of the program. And because of what you said, I'm going to play that prophecy of Igela, Pastor Igela. Mary Life, thank you very much and welcome to Silver member for joining the membership. You are supporting the platform with that. We love Anthony Great. Thank you very much for your super chat. We love and trust you. You are the Caleb and our time. Please, is there any way we can make military service compulsory for Biafra from 18 to 30? Of course, we have already. That is Anthony Great. That is the first thing we are going to do. It is a must. A military service from 18 years. Yes, I will personally move a motion for that. I have the opportunity. So I will move a motion for that if I have the opportunity. So yes, and I support that. Yes, that proposal, I will make that proposal if I have the opportunity. So yes, but let us listen to that Prophet Igila, which is still relevant.
God began to speak to me about Biafra, and I'm worried. I stopped some last month, and I'm going to light on another one. And I pray that the authority concerned should listen to me. And it's a statement. Dialogue now, so that you should not be knocking the door for dialogue and there's no dialogue. That's what God told me. I keep saying it. I said there is a spirit in this young man. It is bigger than what physical eye can see. I'm not an Igbo man, I'm a Yoruba man, but I'm speaking as a prophet. I said what I see in this young man is bigger than him. You see the man, the small boy that they call him, what is inside him is bigger. It's not just an ideology, it's bigger. I said, I see an animal. Which animal did I told you last time? Huh? I said what? A what? A what? A small puppy. And I say, I see a small puppy going forward. All of a sudden, I saw so many strange wild animals, lion, bear, great animals around the puppy. Then I saw the puppy look back and saw that the animals around him are so many. Suddenly the puppy, what I saw last month is different from what I'm seeing now. The puppy is developing some futures of wild animals. This prophetic word is not the negative. It's very important. Take the Biafra agitation serious. Dialogue now. Because I see a guy, doors are not, calls are late. People who are heavy are saying we have come down, but these people are not willing to dialogue again. Please, redeeming the time for the days are evil. Dialogue now. Dialogue now. I repeat it again. I'm not an evil man, but I'm telling you what I'm shown in the spirit. War. I'm seeing great people, important people in this nation coming together and saying, okay, we want to sit on the table. Let's talk. But people you want to talk with are saying it's too late. Please, dialogue now. The days ahead are evil. Dialogue now. This is not a cry of a baby. It's a cry of adults. I repeat it again. Dialogue now. The Bible says, blessed are the peacemaker, for they shall be called the children of God. Please, every authority, there comes a time when the revolution is about to take place. The power of God, bombs and bullets cannot hold an ideology. Please, dialogue now. This is not a time of I have bullets, I have gun, I have bomb. This has nothing to do with bullet and bomb. If you know what I'm seeing in the name of the Spirit, everyone in federal authority should take the Biafra agitation seriously. serious. If you are once a founding father of this nation, sit down around the table and listen to your children. Dialogue now. This is not the time to arrest anybody. It's to hear the cry of the people. Dialogue now. Because he's going to be the last resultant solution at the end. But when you are asking, when the king comes down from his throne and he's saying, I'm ready to talk, and everybody's throwing stone at you, then you will know that it is important to dialogue with honor and prestige and go out, and there is peace in the land.
Right, that was Iginla for that. And that's a prophecy that people are now interpreting and all that. So everybody is interpreting it their own way. Mary Life, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. We love you, Simon. But thank you very much. I love you guys too. Mama Edeba to Ginika Chuku Charity. Thank you very much, super chat all the way from the Naira. We thank you very much. You are bigger than your enemy, bro. Your stamina and resoluteness is making them crazy. Right on, my hero. Ikuku Amaronya, one of Biafra. Thank you very much, our beautiful sister. All right, you're welcome to the program. Hello.
Good evening from here, Germany.
Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I need to restart the phone, please. I need to restart the phone. The phone is I need to restart the phone, please. One moment. I need to restart the phone because the phone is just, the call is just going off. I don't know why. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening from here.
Good evening, Simon. Well done.
All right.
Please, I just want to make a suggestion first, not a question.
Okay.
And my suggestion is based on the exposition you made yesterday concerning Bufren and how he violated the ethics of his profession. I think, yeah, I know we are on Biafra liberation, and part of that liberation is not just having our nation, but it's also a liberation of the mind.
Yeah.
And so on that note, Bufren need to be taught a lesson so that other colonial masters, especially Britain, they will know that Biafrans will know our right and we can stand up.
Yes.
Whenever such speech. I don't know why Bufren should stand up and start, asking for money when he's representing and when he knows actually because they look at us as we are riffraff. We don't know our rights. Yeah. We don't know what we represent. So Bufren need to be taught a lesson. We need to start from him so that others will know that Biafrans are serious.
I think I think you have a point. We are going to wait. So the people that are pushing him, they are, they want to show muscle. So we want to wait. You have a point. And that is that I have so, our own is that we know they look for trouble. The people that are pushing him thought that, when they see, they say, American man, he come, everybody. When he went to Nigeria, they dealt with him several times. We don't like it. We didn't like how they treated him and all that, irrespective of whatever. So, but you know how Nigeria, put him where he belonged. And then we didn't like it like that. But however, we are going to be waiting for the people that are sponsoring him to attack our movement, because what he's doing, what he has done, whether he actually carried out the threat of lawsuit or whatever, it doesn't matter. Has already interfered. So we are waiting for him to go ahead, and they're waiting for the Brother Bridget and the Reverend Father Demekwa, and whoever. Because my own is that when you look for my trouble, I will deal with you without looking back if I want to. So with whoever that is backing them, they can go ahead, and then we will start from there. Because everything, what he has done is with impunity. You understand? He has violated that ethics with impunity. Although there is not much thing they can do to him. Sometimes they can even maybe suspend or warn him, give him warning or stuff like that. But there are other bigger things that we can do. But I will go to that later. So thank you. I agree with you. But we have to wait because we have a lot of things to do. Let it not just be put our time on the friend. If he go ahead to file a lawsuit, we know that he have a lot of time, and the people that are sponsoring him, they have money, they can pay him whatever they want. So then we of course we'll have to pick it up from there. We can't allow them to do that.
Okay, thank you very much. Because of this kind of impunity going on and the way they take us Biafrans as if we are stupid, that's why Katrina Lang is going from east, west, and north.
Of course.
Being as if what is happening in Biafra, we are not human beings. Because if you don't stand up and tell these people that we know our rights, they will stop.
Of course.
They will stop.
That is why we are shouting on top of our voice. Okay? And it is not like bragging, but Biafrans are the most traveled in Africa.
Yeah, thank you. And again, I want to use this opportunity. The other day, I did mention about the issue of Lokman Nero, about those Fulani boys. And that day, I think a week after, we start seeing some actions of ESN. So I'm saying kudos to you on that ground, please. And you guys should still keep it up, because we need to wipe those guys out from that area, honestly, because they are making people around that area uncomfortable. Really,
not only my sister, every terrorist in Biafra land, we have given them ultimatum today. Did you not see our press release? We have given them ultimatum.
I saw 10 days.
10 days ultimatum. It is not a joke. We are not here to brag and make mouth. We are here to make sure we safeguard our women and our children. This is our #1 priority, because the government has failed and government have collapsed. So we are going to provide that security to our people.
Okay, thank you very much. Kudos. Well done. Congratulations. Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, we'll continue. Kennedy Nwogu, thank you very much for your membership. We appreciate you. All right, welcome to the program. Good evening from here.
Yeah, good evening, Simon Ekpa.
There we go.
I just want to tell you that you're doing well.
Thank you.
I have something to say. It's not a question, but it's like suggestion, and I need just confirmation from you.
Go ahead.
Just an assurance from you.
Go ahead.
Shebi, you've seen these videos of ISWAP, how they fight, how they attack soldiers and so on. You see the brutality in their the type of fighting, So my question is, when everywhere done red, every Nigerian soldier will go back to their root. Nobody will fight for Fulani. That one is clear.
Yes.
Everybody know that one.
Yes.
It is the ISWAP that is going to fight the fight.
Yes.
So my question is, I hope our ESN is more brutal than them, because those guys they don't fight conventionally, maybe. So I hope our ESN is more brutal than those guys, so that we'll be able to crush them. That is what is going to happen, and so I need like assurance from you.
Well, I will tell you, winning war is not about brutality. Okay. Winning war is not about how brutal you are. No, it's not about how brutal. It is about doing the right thing at the right time. I'm following the right, I'm following the right tactics, so, and following the right tactics and the right command. So it is not about the brutality. Brutality is what, somebody go, you shoot, it's, it doesn't win war. Brutality doesn't win war. If brutality win war, Hitler will not lose, because Hitler was very brutal. You understand it? But Hitler,
what I'm saying is that
Now let me just. I'm telling you that when we come out, Jesus Christ, when we come out.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm just telling you that I'm just telling you that all our Eastern Security Network, all our personnel, they follow the rule of engagement. It is, we are the follow rule of engagement. We go after the enemies, we go after the terrorists, and that's it. And so, but the brutality is not just, is not winning tactics to be brutal, like that, like what you saw on that video and all that. It doesn't win war. But what we are going to assure Biafran people is that, if we want to take up for those who are surrounding us now, 3 weeks maximum.
Okay.
3 weeks.
Okay.
And let me tell you again.
Yeah.
Any day we are going to come out. Any day we are going to come out. Of course, any day we are going to come out, you will know that actually they have been attacking wrong people.
Yes. That I believe.
They will be shocked. What is going on?
Yeah.
Is it some kind of Chinese? Is it some kind of Chinese ant? Is it some kind of Chinese ant or what? Okay. So we outnumber them by every ratio you can think about. So don't just worry. Let it continue like that. They will continue to shoot at the wrong target. Because their focus is on one place. They think that place is where the thing is. Where Biafrans are.
Yeah.
So we are going to surprise them. We are ready to get our freedom next year.
When you say that they're stupid,
We are going to get our freedom next year, and that's it. There is nothing is going to stop Biafra from coming. I'm telling you. Governor Autumn is a woman up. When you see what Governor Autumn is doing, don't think it is don't think so everybody is getting ready.
Yes.
You don't expect the thing to come on our way for them to be, who is going to, you people don't know what is coming. And I believe that this is our right. It is not, we are not breaching any international law. This is our right. It is overdue. We have been subjugated and suffered for over 50 years after the war.
Yes. Even in the north there, this BBC, there's one BBC documentary I saw. Even in the north, the Hausa people are fighting the Fulani now in the north.
They have not started. Now we saw I will analyze the video, the documentary. I think sometime after the fundraising. Yes.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good night.
Oh my goodness, the phone is exploding. The phone is exploding. Right, welcome to the program.
Good day.
Good day. There we go.
There we go, my brother. Let me go straight to the point.
Go straight.
Some question and some suggestion.
Emma, I did another show like that too. So, but go ahead. There we go.
Okay. Number one, I have a question first before I make the suggestion.
Okay.
My question is this: what if you cannot answer this question, you leave it for security purpose?
Okay.
What is our dear friends in the Nigerian army? concerning the forthcoming program. You understand what I mean? So,
it happen when they chose or Jevan Arab. I think that I've addressed that.
Okay, please. There is something I wanted to say before the fundraising of tomorrow.
Okay.
There is this thing I wanted to say because the argument we are having with so many people, the stone they are throwing on you, Simon Ekpa, is very much. You are not supposed to take those stones and bully. Please, I'm begging. Can you address? Sorry. Let me put it this way. Can Umada address this fund you are raising? You are helping them to raise. Who is in charge of what? Because
anybody listen to me. We have been addressing it. So you don't expect us to come on social media and start addressing our fund. We don't do that. Those that listen to me now, because it's a very sensitive thing. This is a security thing. Okay. You don't need to. So those that are part of us, that are part of one time, for example, if you are a Nigeria agent, come and be giving us $100 there, and so you can get some information. At least you are not getting it free of charge. So those people are privy to have some kind of certain information about funding and what's going on and all that. But the information is limited to some degree. The information we are passing to them is something that has never ever happened in Biafra movement. So we have been able to, because of the transparency and what we have promised to people that are contributing, even though in a struggle like this, it is not proper. But just because we have promised that we are going to be very transparent and people will be, there will be accountability and all that. So we have taken that particular promise and we are living up to the expectation. So we have had the first meeting with them. So if you want to know what is going on, come and join the 1,000 men. Pay your €100 every month, as the case may be. And even if you are agent or spy, you can come there and spy us with $100 every month.
Okay, maybe you don't really understand what I mean.
I understand what you mean. That there is nothing else you want to explain to me, that no matter should come and explain the funding, right?
Throwing the stone on you.
No. Am I complaining? I am the one taking the stone. I'm not complaining now. If I complain, no. Umada will come to help me if I need them, but I am not complaining. The stone should come to me. Okay? I have been taking it now. Is it now that we are at the end that I will come and say I'm tired? No.
Because the only thing they have against you is these stupid people. The only thing they can have against you, I think they are going to expose something about someone. Every day I will expose you. We are listening. We are waiting to see what they are going to expose about you. We haven't had anything.
So what is it? Do you think they have against me?
I don't know. That's what they expect. Because they don't have nothing.
All right. All right. So no, you see, I have been challenging these people. In fact, I don't know, just if there is anybody that they know that I have something that to expose about me, let them tell me the person so that I can attack the person to know whether the person can do it. Because I'm waiting. I don't know what else they want me to do.
Somebody was telling me, one of them was telling me, oh, since 1 year, what have someone achieved? Only coming on social media. I said, look, go and watch how many people are following someone.
No, the same thing they said to our leader now. Is it not the same thing? So they are copying what, those people are the ones who, if they have opportunity, they sell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the third time. They will sell him the second, the third time, the fourth time. Because all the things they have said, or they are saying to me today, is the same thing people have said against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's ranting on social media. There is no action. He's made. So, I'm not moved about that. Do you have any other question?
Please, I have one more question, the last question. Yes.
Go ahead.
When our leader was here, there was a time our leader was announcing that Biafrans in Nigeria Army should resign and join the ESN or 100,000 naira as salary. Are there people do we have
Sorry?
Let me repeat my question.
When
our leader was, one program our leader made, was telling their friends in the Nigerian army to resign and join the EF, saying that they will be paid over 100,000 salary every month. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay. Are we still on that program?
We are not on that program. We are not on that program. Our leader made that call, because out of necessity. The opportunity called, and that could have been an opportunity that could have led to the disintegration of Nigeria. So the people didn't, you know how it happened. So it was the NSAS. I believe it was during the NSAS, right?
Yes, it was
during the NSAS. So they could not sustain the NSAS. So what we have is what we call complete volunteer army. But during the NSAS, it could have been opportunity, so our leader was actually applying, different mechanism on that during that time. And that's not what we are going to discuss now, because what we have now is complete volunteer army, and that is just it. So during that time, our leader wanted to take that advantage, and it is already a bygone thing. So anybody, all the personnel we have now, they are all volunteers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, welcome to the program. And who is this? Thank you very much, Kennedy Mwogu, for your super chat. I humbly want you to know that if you were not called for this mission, the enemies won't be attacking you. Please remain focused, and we are close to miracle. Ghana Autopilot is behind you. Thank you very much, Kennedy, for your super chat. We appreciate you. Ghana Autopilot. All right, welcome to the program.
Hello.
Hello. Ya ka onye ro nnecha anya sị na ọ dịrọ nkọ. Ndewo.
Ihe wo anagbara afọ nwata takata ogbosi ya.
Ndewo.
I have told them that who goes to Equity must go with clean hands.
Exactly.
Simon is the only person. Simon and Donian is the only person you cannot blackmail in this struggle. The more you blackmail them, the more people love them, and they are bringing yourself down. None of them can say every time I want to expose. If you know what you know about Simon, and tell them what you know about Simon, nobody can say what you know about him. Nobody will say the whole phone is someone is raising that. Even the people, or even the criminals that have been hijacking the other phone, Simon chased them away. None of them can come out and say that Simon has stolen money from the money they raised. That is that not juju?
That juju have photo.
That one didn't tell people say that Simon hand is too clean in the whole money, that you don't even know where the money goes. You just help and raise the fund.
Photo.
And people still don't want to. But the one thing you should know about Simon, the whole thing that's happening to you, just take it, because to you, I'm seeing you like in Bible, Saul, he persecuted Christ, because when you are the president of Igbo Union in Finland, you did not accept Biafran flag. But at the end of the day, now you are fighting, you are dying for that Biafra. So Saul persecuted Christ and let her go to prison because of that Christ he persecuted. You understand?
That is true.
When he was Paul, he was among the whole disciples. He's the one that suffers most and preached that gospel. He considered himself as a dead person in Christ.
That is true.
He did it. That's how I'm seeing you in this struggle. Because whatever you say, just take it the way it is. The whole thing.
No, you see, I want question. You see, I am not worried. I am not even bothered an inch. In fact, if you must know, that I like this attack. For the last week, for example, for the past 2 weeks, for example, They were not attacking me. So I went to search everywhere. I will notice that they have deleted everything they have posted against me.
You know,
I went to Twitter. I begin to ask questions. What is going on? It's like these people are deleting the attack against me, the blackmail. So I was not comfortable. I need to bring violence again. You know, how they write it, the violence. You know,
there is one of my friends in Hamburg.
So listen, now let me tell you the story. Let me tell you the story. So the autopilot media team, they went to work. They went to work and they went on the ground work and they dig out a video of a rat where they were roasting a witchcraft rat in Yoruba land. They say the rat is a human being. That the man bought a car. The rat is always going to eat the wire, the cables in that car. So the man went to a native doctor and they catch the rat. So now they put the rat on fire, and the rat was roasting the rat, alive, and the rat was shouting. In fact, I am going to play this because if I show the video here, they're gonna, because when I post the video on Twitter, the Twitter deleted it, and then also Facebook also deleted the video. So let me play the for those who may have watched it, So the rat was shouting. So we need to go. Then I asked the media team. They went on the ground and brought something. So I believe it was that thing that sparked the attack again. And here we are again. Because without that, without the attack, we are not focused. So I want to play it. Just listen.
There is my friend in Hamburg. Every time, even if I close work, I always call him, Mustafa. Mustafa, I haven't had any attack on internet this time. Someone never bring anything to attack. Yeah? Every time, if you call me, I call him. I just say, hey, have you had any gossip? I said, no, I never had any gossip today. Within the happen.
All right, let me play the voice. Listen.
Okay.
Listen. So I thought it is because of this clip that they attacking now. They started it again after watching the clip. so I got one error. He's working, and now you see that we have to be. I caught the child.
Of course.
But thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, man. Well done. Keep going.
All right. Welcome to the program. Hello. Hello. Okay, a lot of calls are coming, but we are going to be. I don't know. People are not asking questions. I need their question. Not all these things. I need question. Ask me question. Let us be solving those questions that are making people. Yeah, welcome to the program. Ndewo.
Ndewo, ana m awọchi gị mgbe niile nga m na-awọchi gị.
Okay.
Na-akpọ gị. Okwu Igbo ka m na-ekwu.
Nwanụ, go ahead. Nwa na-ekwunu.
Ihe m chọrọ ịgwa gị wụ, ihe niile ha na-ebuga, agha niile ha na-ebuga agha ka ihe hapụga ihe ị na-eme. Ka ihe hapụga ihe ị na-eme. Kwụsị na-efokọs. Ihe ha ji ebuga ya.
Ọ bụghị na mụnwa ga-akwụsị ọha nwa ga-akwụsị.
Ihe ọzọ m chọrọ ịgwa gị ndị a na-abata ụgwa nke ndị a na-ebuga ya ga-abatakwa Ọktoba. Ha na-abata gị mara ndị ga na-eti go. Mgbe onye kpọrọ mmadụ ụgwọ mgbe ị na-ediri na mma mgbe a na-ebe onye owu ihe.
Mgbe na-ekwu na anụmanụ na-ekwu na fon na anụmanụ.
Onye kpọrọ gị achị mgbe ọ na-asị gị na ya adịla na mma mgbe ọ ga-eje ebugala kwee nkwụcha biko ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma bete ihe ọzọ m chere gwa gị maka azụzụ na-eme gị na akwụghị onye Igbo ịma ihe na-azara ọkụ eme gị ga-azụrụ ya n'ime ahịa gị tie n'aka gị were tinye n'ime igwe kpọọ ya ọ ga-akwụsị gị azụzụ na-eme gị gị na gị were gị mee ihe ekumacha gị n'anya ọ ga-ala azụ na-eme gị maka ọ na-anọ ya izu ibi jinja ga-alakwa otu ọkwara nke gị were nwa obere taa ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma ana m ekpere gị ekpere mgbe ọbụla nye m onye Biafra mgbe m nọ na Biafra ọ na-aba na Market Road ọ wee ebe m nọ na mgbe ahụ anyị mechaa ha cha ya ọka anyị baga na steeti ahụ m onye aki obi anwekwara m ego m na-atụ mgbe ahụ ana m awọchi gị mgbe niile nga Simon Ekpa ana m etinyekwere gị n'ekpere gị na Nnamdi Kanu ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma ndị niile ha na-achụ gị enweghị ike ga-enweta gị na ha Jizọs ọbụla ha mere na ụka ga-achị ogologo ka m na-arịọ n'ebe isi ọganihu ka gị onye ga-akpọga anyị Biafra nọ nga ụmụaka m niile nọ n'ụlọ ọ na-aka mma nwaanyị ka m nọrọ ụmụaka m dum nọ n'ụlọ ana m ekpere ọ na-ekpere ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma n'ụtụtụ dịrị gị na mma n'ehihie dịrị gị na mma echi oke dịrị gị na mma echi oge dịrị gị na mma echi agha ha wume
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, we continue. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the program.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here.
I'm Samuel Sabani.
Sorry?
I'm Samuel Sabani.
Go ahead. Question. He's not asking question. All right. People are not asking question, and so I don't know why question. We don't know. Is there nothing bothering you people? I need question. So if there is no question, then we may have to, because tomorrow is fundraising. We may have to. Tomorrow is fundraising, and because it's emergency fundraising, I do not know how long we are going to stay tomorrow. Jama Life Freak, thank you very much for your super chat, which is really a super one. Thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, Jama Life Freak. Welcome to the program.
I think that was a network problem.
Okay.
Yes. I have a question. I think a few days back, about 4 or 5 days ago, if I can remember, actually, you made a exposition, and then there was a document you analyzed for us. I think that was Biafra declaration, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this declaration, there was a place stated something like kind of the debts Nigeria is owing or was owing back then. I mean, anything about monetary that should be shared.
Yes.
Biafra is right?
Yes. Hold on, because there's a network issue here. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So that was then. Why I want to ask this question because my dad in Nigeria and other people too, but mostly my dad, anytime we agree when they come, because too much debt now, because back then it's just few debt. I don't know how much was it then, but I know now we have a lot of debt in Nigeria. And you see what is happening in Nigeria, we get money from China, we don't get nothing. So when Biafra come, what will be the are we going to revisit that particular clause in that thing you analyze, or are we going to let it go, or is it a future question, something that will be handled in future? That's what I want to ask.
That's a future question. That's not our main priority now. Yes, because you know, the declaration then was on a different atmosphere. You know,
exactly.
So now we're in a different atmosphere. So we are going to when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. That's what I normally tell people. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why I don't want to table in any other way, because I'm also pilot of full throttle with you. I'm all the way. Even this year, I'm still starting to wear. Another point I want to, an idea anyway, it's not a question.
Go ahead.
Therefore, come. All the people who collected money from IPOB struggling, mostly Bruce Fenn and those people who are underpayment, they must give accounts what they did. It's just a suggestion for me. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you
very much. Thank you very much. All right. Emmanuel Okeke, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. Carolina Mbaeze, our own Carolina, thank you very much. You don't enter our member. Carol, don't join. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning from here.
Yeah, good morning, Mazu. This is Jingming. I'm so happy you actually answered my call. So I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a concern to go. So let me just shoot everything as I go, then you can answer so I can be able to utilize my minutes.
All right.
So my one question is this. Now, I was actually listening to your broadcast yesterday when we were actually exposing, I won't call her Madam because she lost my respect, Bridget.
Okay.
And also Bruce Fenn. So, and there was something you said. Sorry, I'm actually down with cold. Okay. There was something you said. You said something about there was a statement you said, whenever we're about hitting a target, that's where you see all those DOS, as in not DOS, like DOS and all these enemy of Biafra that are claiming to be freedom fighters, but they're freedom beggars.
Yes.
Showing their ugly head with their distraction.
Yes.
Please. How can we stop this? Because I see it like we are revolving round table, like we're going round circles.
No. Let me tell you.
Hold on,
okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on first, please. I want to utilize my minutes, please. Because I see ourselves just going round circles. I remember in the Bible, when the Israelites left Egypt, it took them a journey that's supposed to take them 40 days, took them 40 years, right? And I don't want us, because this is something we'll be fighting for 100 years. And this is our moment. We're actually at the end of the tunnel to get our freedom.
Yes.
And all the people are coming with distractions and it hurts me so much. How can you please can you please use somebody as an example? You're a lawyer, you're a legal practitioner. Can you please use somebody as a scapegoat? We're tired of seeing everybody is either the one that tied turban on his head, or maybe the one with the Osoji coming and threatening and accusing you wrongly. Can't you sue them for defamation so that when you use someone as a scapegoat, others will learn, so that we'll stop getting all this whole whenever we're actually trying to achieve something, and people will come with their false narrative about you, distracting us, taking us backward. That's my suggestion. Now, my second question.
Okay.
Can I
go ahead? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Now, my second question regarding what the other caller said about Niger. Now we know these people in our land. Sorry, my voice is really bad. We know these people in our land, all these terrorists in army uniform in our land. We know that they're actually They are not the Southerners. They are Fulani from the Sahel, from Niger, from Mali. And if you see what's going on, you see Buhari actually still giving loan to people in Niger. It's more like collecting our wealth and giving it to their people. I don't know the agreement Buhari had, whether maybe all the terrorists we have in our land, they're from Niger or Mali. I'm not actually trying to instigate war, but these people need to, because even if we get our freedom, it's not the end of it, because we still have threats. Our border is being surrounded by these people, Niger and Mali, and they will still want to come to our land to cause mayhem. How can we permanently seal this whole threat so that our people can be able to live freely? I know, yes, we have security, but we also want to be strategic with our plan. You understand? How do we permanently seal these people, discourage people from coming into our land? I know, yes, according to international law, we cannot prevent some people, but we also have the right to prevent people that are also deemed threats to us and to our lives from entering into our borders. How do we permanently? Because even on this money that they are borrowing, we're not even enjoying it. And you see it like you see him giving money to Niger and all that, and at the end, we're still going to pay. Our children are still going to pay. And there are still these artistic people in our land kidnapping and killing us. How do we stop all those things? And that's all I just want to say.
Okay, if I may, if I understand what you said, so you are asking how do we protect our country if we get when we get Biafra?
Permanently, yes.
Permanently.
From these people, because like remember you said something in your broadcast. You said when you were listening, you said that you listed a lot of countries that are Muslim states. Because the agenda of the Fulani and all these people from the Middle East is to Islamize.
I want to tell you. I want to not just tell you. Assure Biafrans one thing, that the day Biafra come will be the end of terrorism.
Amen.
I am telling you the fact. We are going to be very ruthless, and we'll have the mechanism to end it once and for all. You see, of course, it may not end it completely, but like you look at what's happening in Israel, between Israel and Palestine and all that,
yes,
we are not going to have similar thing at all. It's going to be completely eradicated, and where you are going to be having some challenges may be the countries that will be in the middle belt.
Yes.
The middle belt, and we are going to be, we are going to give them military aid to make sure that, whatever comes will push them back. So, Biafra territory is going to be a no-go area. We are going to seal it. So that, like I said, the day Biafra is pronounced will be the end.
Okay, because when I'm asking this question, I know we're always speaking about democracy. I believe in democracy, but we also have to be tough.
No. Democracy is not about democracy is not about securing our borders now. Okay. Democracy is not about it is not a senator that goes to border now. It is not senator that take care of security of life and property now. So we have a personnel that take care of that. So it is not about the civilian democracy thing. So no, the way Israel are handling their own security is the same way Biafrans are going to handle their own security, even more, when the time comes. So we are going to be a multi-faced system. We are going to take a lot of things from different places. That's why Biafra is going to be the best. Because we have learned lesson, by our own self. We've watched what happened to others. We've lived in different countries, and these things are going to come together to form what you call Biafra. So it is going to be something that very, very different, and our security is going to be one of the best. I am telling you the fact, because of the situation and our experience in the past. So we're going to pump money into security.
Okay.
Our budget, our security budget will be the highest in Africa.
I believe so.
Yes.
I believe so. I believe. And what about the first, my first concern?
Your first concern, your first concern about suing people. You see, a lot of things are happening. I know how I do my things. When I want to do something, I do it very well. So I am just watching. Maybe somebody may be the scapegoat. You never can tell. But it is not. Yeah, but it is not. It is not my main thing now, because I know in a struggle like this, you are going to be, insulted. You are going to be blackmailed. You are going to face a lot of things. So, if in a law business, in a law field and all that, you're also going to face some kind of challenges from your client. So, and we normally console ourselves by saying, this is the business we have chosen. So whenever that kind of challenges come, you just remember to tell yourself, yeah, this is me. It is the business I've chosen. Like some kind of mafia business. So anyway, yes, noted. But one person will be a scapegoat one time, one maybe very soon, but it is not where my target is now. That kind of thing will only be a distraction to only, put me off a balance for a while. So, and I don't want something that's going to push me off balance. I do not have enough time for all those nonsense, but maybe when things have settled down, we may think about that, whether it is necessary or not. So let us focus on, the best revenge is to live well.
It's silent.
Not just silent. It's to do whatever that you are doing very well. That thing that make those people to be attacking you, you do it very well. There is nothing as a very better revenge than that. So if the reason they're attacking me is because I was agitating and I was doing well on social media and all that, you see now that it's no longer about social media. You see now that I've been able to, with the help of every other person that is the autopilot, we have been able to bring people together that people think that it is not possible. Because with these guys, they don't want nobody to come closer to them. And that was what they have used to do, try to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, but, with this, they say we are social media, it's just a broadcaster. We have been talking to senators. Nobody know about it. We have been talking to United States congressmen. Nobody know about it. We have been, building bridges. Nobody know about it. We have been, setting up our security. Nobody know about it. We have brought every armed group, both the good and the deadly ones, together for Biafra cause, only for Biafra. Nobody know about it. So this is, and then when I come and make announcement about some of those that we want to be public for one reason or the other, we want those to be public. We make it public. So these are the things that you are going to use to revenge against those people, because what they cannot do, you are doing it. So I don't think there is any other. I don't think there is any other. I remember that there is a reason why this is happening. There is a reason why I'm here. I am here to get Biafra. I'm here to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to support him to get Biafra. I am here to, to do whatever that is going to be possible to get Biafra within 5 years or from the day I joined the Biafra struggle. That is my target, and that's where I'm going. So anything outside this, I'm not paying attention to it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just give me 2 seconds, please.
Go ahead.
Wrap up with just 2 seconds. Please, I'm just speaking on behalf of others, maybe people who are unable to actually reach you, because your line is always jamming.
Yes.
Because calls from everywhere.
Yes.
And some people who have good questions may be unable to reach you, and that question gets taken home. So I don't know, can you make a like, let's say a place, like a platform where people can go in and type their question, either on Twitter, either on your WhatsApp, or maybe on Enter Biafra. People can ask their question and have someone read it, like as in read it. I don't know, because I remember Mazi did that before the kidnap. He did that so that I can be able to have good questions instead of people asking, maybe myself, maybe I ask questions that are insignificant, right? And I'm taking your time and you're not going. I don't know.
Yes, noted. We are working on that, and the Biafra Writers of Conscience. We are going to provide a platform for that, where people can ask questions, and we're going to also provide numbers where you can reach in case if there is anything that for anything that has to do with media. So we're going to provide, and there are, of course, other autopilot media team. We're going to provide telephone numbers and WhatsApp numbers where people can, send questions. So we're going to provide that particular, platform where people can send specifically questions. But the problem of our people is that if you bring out this particular number down and say send only question there, they're going to be posting everything there, So, but we are going to try our best.
True. Okay, see you tomorrow then.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
All right, I'm going to take one more call and call it a day because I need to sleep since we do not know how long our fundraising tomorrow is going to take. So, good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening, sir.
Watching it and there, wo.
I'm more about than what you are. Happy with the top of Germany.
Yeah. In the Germany, Uru Kalaka. Welcome. You know where I
thank you.
Go ahead.
It's not Basalo, our brother from Italy.
Our brother from where?
Our brother,
yes.
It was it to it, yeah.
And one many information. Even somebody call him about it.
Just tweet to Ethan on a tweet sir.
Please, somebody called me last time on a program. I was speaking about.
I will talk to Chichi and Omwada. You should tweet it, sir.
Okay, so please let them make it available to me because I don't know what happened. And somebody called last time, and I was expecting to get some information. I am yet to get those information so that I will know what I'm tweeting.
Sir. Okay, sir. Okay.
All right. All right. We are having a very serious issue with this all this network and phone and all that. So we're gonna have one last caller. You're gonna be the last caller. Welcome to the program. Hello. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the program.
Oh, good morning from here, Samuel Ekpa. I'm calling from Paris.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Go ahead.
Well done, and I want to really greet you. I greet Mazin and the Kano and the ESN for all your labors. May God continue to guide and protect you all. I want to make an observation because when you tell people to ask questions, I don't know whether they don't know the question to ask or they just come online to come and provoke you, or do they think that as you are sitting down there, you are eating akpo with a good soup? They don't know that you have a lot of things, in your head. You need a question that is going to prepare you. Yes. That is what you need, yes. Question that will move you into action. That is what you are asking them. They should not come online and begin to tell story or begin to, make nonsense of the program. This is a very important program, and a question should prepare before you come online to ask the question, so that you will appreciate the person and the person will be happy. People who are watching or listening will be happy that yes, they enjoy the program. You know, this is a very serious matter. We are talking about our nation, and people are coming online to, you know, make jest of the whole program.
All right. So do you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question that has been bothering me right from time, even when Martin and the Kano was around.
Go ahead.
And when you took her over, I said, okay, it's an opportunity for me to ask the question. I said, what are you doing concerning the Biafran borders, or the Biafran borders, in as much as this situation has?
Yeah, our Biafra border is tight.
Okay.
I must tell you that. That's where I just leave it there.
Okay.
Yes.
And secondly, I want to talk about the election. I don't believe in election. Since I was born in Nigeria, I never cast any votes for anybody, because right from time I know that the politics in Nigeria is useless. So I never voted for anybody. Today I'm talking to you. So I don't believe in election in Biafra land, and I want to really chip in something, because when they say there is no election, it is not possible for us to really stop people or stop all Biafrans from coming out that very day. And you know that when election is on and people come out, even if it's only one person that comes out, you know that only one vote they can declare election. I don't know about that. I'm just trying to know from you, because I know you know more than me.
Let them declare it with one vote. As simple as that. At least you could not say that one vote, right?
That is true.
So let them declare it one vote. Don't worry about that one.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you once more.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much for being part of the program. Thank you very much, Rosalind Eke. This Lenny has been calling, and I think I need to pick this call today, because this particular number has been calling and calling and calling, and probably I must pick your call today. Welcome to the program. I will make you the last caller. Is this the Lenny something? Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Welcome to the program.
I can hear you. Can hear you. Okay.
Go ahead.
You know that your Twitter has been blocked. I want you to know that to talk to the platform, to know that when you Twitter shows
when I do what?
Me a while to when you to create a Twitter to your name, and your name appears. Do you hear me?
I don't hear what you are saying because you're lying. I don't know. Are you doing this on purpose or what? Can you say it again?
Okay, I'm saying that when someone searches you on Twitter account,
Please, I cannot hear you. I cannot. You are not talking. Can you say it again?
What he tells. Can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, go ahead. What did you say?
Hello? I'm saying Twitter.
This person is, I don't know whether, this person is not talking.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me now, Mazi?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. What I'm saying earlier, I'm saying that if someone searches you on Twitter, I just want you to know everyone that once someone is new, search your name on Twitter. The Twitter shows flag this is blocked.
This Twitter show what?
It shows that your Twitter is blocked. It's blocked.
My account is blocked.
Yeah, it took me a while. I had to search. Someone tweeted you. Someone tweeted you, and I followed you through one that someone retweeted your post.
But my account is not blocked.
So I just want. It's not blocked, yeah, but it shows that this Twitter handle is blocked. That's why probably people have been trying to get follow you, but if you notice that your followers are still the same, it's not increasing.
No, it is increasing every day. No, it is.
It's increasing, but it's not like it's supposed to be rapid.
Yeah, so, yeah. Maybe they reduce it because when I post some things that I know that they're gonna remove it. So when you post something on Twitter, they're gonna block you and ask you to remove it. So so maybe during that time, if you search me, it will say it's blocked. But when I come back to see that, and it can take a while before I come back to check the Twitter and see that they have asked me to delete. For example, when I posted the video of the roasting rat, so that one they remove it, asked me to remove it, I remove it. Or when I post a video of the terrorist killing or stuff like that, and then I want people to see, I first of all have to appeal to Twitter first to allow the video. So they are going to allow the video, and then after a while, maybe like a day or 2 days, they will now ask me to take the video down. So during that time they ask me to take the video down, the account will be suspended or maybe blocked. So during that time, so during that time, if anybody searches, it will show you that your account is blocked. But after removing the video, the account will be functional again.
I have a question for you. If you can't answer it, just
go ahead. Go ahead.
That questions have to go this way. So since you're a legal practitioner and you know much about legal, because I search you on Google, know your politics and qualifications. As it stands now, British High Commission Nigeria, which is a capital rank, and British government, to my own opinion, I will allege that Britain have violated Mazen and Carlos' rights as a citizen that pays taxes. And he has been kidnapped from Kenya to Nigeria, and they have never said anything yet. Perhaps we assume that the family is doing something, which, as you are in this position now, what have you been doing to see if there's anything you can do? Is there any legal ground that can use that you or Biafran, you and you are a Biafran spokesperson, that will use to strike Britain as it stands, and every people that have done in our communities and all these things. So that's what I'm trying to ask you. If you cannot answer it, or you have something.
Well, of course I can answer you. Like you see, this whole thing is being handled in a multi-faced way. So every activities anybody is doing is also directed at releasing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It is either directly or indirectly. So everybody must not engage the United Kingdom, legally in a legal proceeding in a due process. No, it is a multi-faced and multidimensional approach that we are using. So the approach is that we cannot put every thing we have in one basket, looking for the due process approach. So there are different groups that are doing something in their own different way, and those things are working. Everything we are doing are working together to achieve one goal, which is Biafra and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu release. So on that particular aspect, yes, we are doing. And then also, when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, of course, there are many things we did during that time, that is yielding something to. But of course, a lot of people will not know. There are suggestions that were made. There are things that are moved that were made and all that. So all those things, it's not somebody who just come individually and say, you're going to do something, I'm going to do this and do that. No, it is a collective effort of everybody. If you have idea to give to the legal team, you give the idea to the legal team. If you have idea to give to somebody else who can do something, give the idea to this person. And meanwhile, you focus on what you are doing as well. So we cannot be doing everything at the same time. It is what we call division of labor. So every group is doing something on their own. And then if you know that you have idea to chip into some particular group that you give this idea to, you give them the idea. Tell them to do this and do that. So everything we have been doing and everything any other person has been doing is not just coming from those people. It is also a collective ideas that we have given and other people have given that is bringing the success you are seeing today, if there is any. So engaging the British government or taking the British government on due process is not just something that you just go and say, let us take British government to court because of Mazinam. It is multi-dimensional approach, which is here the result. And we are also, like I agree with you, because they have not done enough because of their interest, business interest. So, and you know, United Kingdom is a very corrupt country. They are known as a very, very, very corrupt country, including the European Union. European Union, they know that British, they are very corrupt people, and they don't like them. So with the Brexit, a lot of people don't like them. So this is what they do. They, you know, if Mazinam, they cannot happen to be Julian Assange now, they will be, you'll be hearing it everywhere. Julian Assange was, you know, seeking asylum for a very long time from this place to that place, and then in the embassy. So everybody was talking about him, you know, and so when this kind of crime is committed and it has to do with the British interest, there is always a way to handle it. And the best way to handle it is the way we are handling it now. The best way to get to Britain is to break up Nigeria and get our freedom. There is no other ways, you know, to do it. I'm telling you the fact. So the only way to get to Britain is to break up Nigeria, and we are going to break up Nigeria. It's our right. Thank you.
Okay, Mazi, I'm gonna take your time. I know I'm gonna be the last call. I have many questions. I will, you know, again, as you have answered that was great inspired. Since there's one question I wanted to ask me. If I ask you that, you might not answer it. But it's something that might be in some people's minds.
Okay.
For instance, there's allegations that allegedly, you know, I would say they are alleged against you, saying that Ike with a mother was their sponsor. You know, I know I'm just asking that because other people might be. I know that you're not, but you know. So they say Ike with a mother. They will say something about Germany of you know, when he was attacked in Germany and you were there. And that was the reason why the Nigerian government paid you to destroy IPOB. And now you join IPOB. Say that when they were asking you to join IPOB in Finland, and you were pushing them away and asked them not to target there. So could you tell me, tell Biafrans, prepared Biafrans, probably if you might choose not to, right time to answer the question, what triggered you? What triggered you to decide to join Mazen Namikalo in Biafra Liberations? And when and how? Because you can't just wake up in the morning and join IBOB or decided to fight with all this attack. Because I know this attack, if they didn't attack you at that time, because I was watching you were a kind of, I wouldn't say panic, I would say probably there's their own ways of taking things serious, because they were attacking you. I was like, Miles, make decisions. And you were watching, people were asking, why are you keeping mute? Why are you doing this? So I was trying to say, what triggered you to make that decision of following Mazen Namikalo in this separation?
Thank you very much. This is a very good question. Let me ask you, are you supporting Biafra?
Mazi, I'm 100% supporting Biafra.
What makes you to support Biafra? What makes you to support Biafra?
As when I was a kid, actually, my grandparents always discussed about Biafrans. My dad was also affected, during Kwashiorkor. And so my grandmother lost about 4 kids. One was a dog bite, snake bite, and they couldn't get to the hospital because of fight. And my grandmother had about, I think, has 8 kids, and 4 died. It meant only 4. So at that time, they always talk about that. They always discuss about it. And I never knew about Mazen Namikalo
when I made it here, friends were discussing about it. Then I watched the video, and that was how I picked the interest about it. Since 2006, I think it's 15, or to today, I have been a Biafra supporter. So.
Okay. All right. You see, what brought you to Biafra struggle is because of the story you were told. And then after the story, you listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All right. So you see, everybody have a different thing. I will start by telling you what makes me, to join Biafra struggle. First of all, I was born as a Biafran, even though I was born in Nigeria, as an entity, but from the history, I would say that my blood is a Biafran blood. For those who fought Biafra War and all that, who believe in Biafra, and the reason why I joined the Biafra struggle is to end the subjugation, to end the impunity against our people. I am somebody that loves my people. I want our people to have the best of it. And then also, I am somebody that is very emotional sometimes. And seeing the suffering of our people, I decided that I want to make history. And the history is that I want my name to be among those that will liberate Biafra people. And I want to be, when you want to talk about people that liberate Africa, I want to be part and one of those. That is the reason why I joined Biafra struggle. I want to make name, good name. And I want to be in a history book, in a very good history book. So when I was a one Nigerian, just like every other person has been, including Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, maybe you probably have seen him protesting on the street of London with Nigeria flag. So everybody has been one Nigeria at one particular point in time. When the Germany people in Nuremberg or so, they were having a New Year festival, I was the chairman, I was the leader of Ndibo in Finland. So, of course, many people from Europe were in that event. So I was invited to that New Year festival as the leader of Ndibo in Finland. So I honored the invitation. And as we went to the venue of that event, the ugly situation happened, and Ike Ekweremadu was beaten. And during that time, I was still one Nigerian, like I told you. So it happens that, of course, being a one Nigerianist, it wasn't, the situation was very ugly and it didn't go well with me. So I was the first person and the probably only. Of course, the people who invited Ekweremadu condemned it. So I was the first person who came and granted interview there that I condemn this particular act in front of everybody. So, so that video was posted. And then also on that video, I appealed to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to also condemn and this particular, assault that time. But then after that incident, we had the Yam festival, and then the ambassador came, ambassador of Germany, the one they called Tugan. He came. So when the ambassador came, I was in fact, when the ambassador came, a lot of things was going on in my mind. Because by then, I was already, I was like pre-Biafra or pro-Biafra, somehow in between Biafra and Nigeria at that point. So when that ambassador stepped into that venue, my man was telling me this is the man now that you people should have dealt with. You know, that if it is this man that is coming here now, I will support it. I may even be part of it myself. Because these are the people who have, who have been dealing with us. So I was thinking about this. And I was telling the, one of the Igbo union leaders somewhere, I think from Spain also, I was telling the guy, beside me that, you see, if this is the guy that did this thing, I would have loved it. So anyway, after that German incident, everybody, we went to our different state. But let me tell you one thing that will shock you. And I have said this thing before. I have never spoken with Ike Ekweremadu. Would you believe that?
Yeah, I heard it from you once.
Okay.
I think you said it.
And I have never in my life had Ike Ekweremadu contact. Would you believe that?
They won't believe that.
Okay. Now let me also tell you that in that Germany, actually, that could have been the first time I will see Ike Ekweremadu with my own eye, face to face, for the very first time. And do you know that I did not even see Ike Ekweremadu there? Would you believe that?
No, but I agree with you.
Okay, now I am telling you now that even in that Germany, I did not see Ike Ekweremadu with my eyes like this. So it was, immediately I was entering that venue was when Ike Ekweremadu was being whisked away. So I did not even see or witness the assault itself. So it was the aftermath of the assault. So I didn't see Ike Ekweremadu in Germany. And they have never seen him till today. So, it would have been different if at the end of the day, because I'm somebody that I don't go after all those people. I don't do anything with them. So if I am somebody that was looking for something, I would have to go to Ike Ekweremadu Hotel in Germany and say, hey, come, this is not good. Or the people that invited me would have, made it possible for me to go and see Ike Ekweremadu there. But I told them I'm not interested in seeing Ike Ekweremadu. So I didn't see Ike Ekweremadu in Germany. I didn't even I don't know what he looked like, except what I see on TV and on pictures. So would you believe that?
No, I won't believe. Why?
I'm still answering your question. Okay.
Okay.
So, but I'm just telling you something that I have never told anybody. Like, of course, I've said that I don't have anything to do with Ike Ekweremadu, but because people don't actually know that even in that Germany, I didn't meet him, and I didn't see him face to face in that Germany. So I don't know what he looked like today. I have never met him. I've never discussed with him. I've never had telephone conversation with him. I don't know anything about Ike Ekweremadu. So now after that, everybody went back, so I came back to my base. And then the Nigeria thing, Buhari thing, the comment about 96 to 7% or whatever he said, that the comment that was coming from Buhari that time, coupled with the exposition, and because that time I don't want to even listen to whatever anybody is preaching. So I decided that, come on, we can't continue this anymore. It is time to get and liberate our people. So, and then I decided to start making exposition about Nigeria government. And when I begin to do my exposition, it was like video. I do video. I told them, the time has come, you go and bring your best. So if you follow me from 2019, you will understand that when I joined the Biafra struggle, the thing I was telling the Nigerian government is it is time to bring in your best. I have said that for like several.
I followed you when you started.
Yes.
Not today.
So
why asking? Go ahead.
So I said this thing for several weeks, that Nigeria government, go and bring your best, because I have come to join Biafra and I'm going to liberate Biafra. So, and what my idea, my intention was to come to help Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It is not by oath, it is by choice. And when I told people in Finland that all these people, all these criminals, because they were not serious, I told them, you don't bring Biafra flag in where we are celebrating or doing anything in Finland, and nobody dare do that. So I said it. But like you all know, it is not who I am today. So and nobody dare brought, come with the Biafra flag in where we are doing something in Finland. But that was when I was a Nigerian. Because whoever comes to Finland here from anywhere, we have to, welcome that person, and they have always invited me and stuff like that. But me, I have never visited Nigeria embassy since my life in abroad. Would you also believe that?
No.
That is the point. So I have never in Nigeria embassy here. I have never, sorry, let me rephrase this, because so I'm telling you today that I have never visited Nigeria embassy here all my life, never. And so anybody that tells you that Ekweremadu hired me, I don't know how Ekweremadu is going to hire somebody that he has never spoken with in his life. I do not know how Ekweremadu is going to hire me when, because even if he don't speak with me, at least you are going to be telling the person, or at least, to speak with the person at least once. If you hire the person, Ekweremadu have not just spoken with me, and I don't have any friend that is speaking with Ekweremadu. At least nobody have told me that I'm speaking with you. I spoke with Ekweremadu. Nobody. I don't have any friend like that. Would you believe that too?
No, I believe you, but
no, you see, listen to me. What I'm telling you now is public here. So if if anybody want to prove me wrong, let him come, because this is opportunity for Nigeria, a politician, to deal with me. Okay, this is opportunity. So if anybody have any link with Ekweremadu with me, let the person come out and say it. Not even to talk of that, I have any deal. Just that I have a link with Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is my friend. Ekweremadu is my friend. And Simon Ekpa know that I'm talking with Ekweremadu. Let the person come out. It's a challenge. No, it's a challenge. It's a very big challenge. Yeah. And it's an opportunity for these people that don't want me to continue this Biafra to come up with something. To say, yes, Simon Ekpa, you are talking with Ekweremadu. Oh, Simon Ekpa, you are talking with this politician. Let them come out and say it. It is an opportunity to end it once and for all, so that they will say Simon Ekpa is a liar, or Simon Ekpa is working with Nigerian government. It's a challenge to anybody. And I have been throwing this challenge not today. I have said, bring audio where I am talking with a politician, or bring text message that I am exchanging with any politician. Text message, you can send message to anybody. I am even challenging them to bring text message. So Nigerians, the Fulani should go and start calling all the politicians in Igbo land. Let them, ask them, do you send a message with Simon Ekpa? Do you, bring the message? It's a challenge. Text message. Would you believe that?
It's very hard. That's why I told the question on you.
So, and I'm going extra mile because I want to see it. So it's a Nigerian government. They want me to stop. They want, so it's opportunity for them. Let them start calling Omahi and all of them. Do you have text message with Simon Ekpa? Do you have, so that they will prove that yes, Simon Ekpa have something to do with the politician. But it doesn't exist. because I don't have any. I am telling you, it's a challenge to all the Iraq, all these Iraq, all of them. Let them go to Anambra. Let them go to all the politicians they know and start to campaign. Bring evidence of Simon Ekpa sending message with you, and let us use it to expose him. It doesn't exist.
So, Mazi, specifically, I asked these questions, not that I don't believe you. I knew when you started. I followed you right away. Yeah. Even when the attack of a few ladies, I think there were 4 ladies, I attacked you at that time, but you played maturely. And I was shaking at that time, but if you're genuine with Biafra, your mind tells you the truth. You always go by the right channel. So why I ask this question, because there are some new supporters now coming up. So each time they watch you, they have this in their mind, and they will be watching with one eye, looking. When these Irats, these are Ochebe freedom fighters, bring all these allegations, and they will be thinking, it might be true, it might be, it might be right. But for us, we have been on this struggle, watching everybody that knew who was genuine and who is not genuine. So we know the truth. So perhaps I also have a final something to say. I know I have taken your time, actually.
No, I like it. You can even ask more questions if you want to ask, honestly.
So what you say, you have cleared the air, because this question I have asked you now, it was one of their key points they had at that time. Mazen Alekal was adopted, and they continue hammering on that often, and all of them was challenging that. And some let me say a light brain. They have some people that not everybody that they have a strong. If I say I believe you, I believe you. It does nothing it can make change except. So you prove me wrong. So there's some people some people are not like that. They have a soft brain that they can manipulate, anytime you're here or they are there, or they are here or they are there. So now people will begin to agree with you and all these things. So what questions I want, this is not a question, it's a general opinion I would like to throw now. Seeing these Ochebe freedom fighters as Mazla them, because luckily that we didn't surface at that time. Yes. Because these people, they're instigating a lot of things that a lot of our brothers died in this freedom fight, thinking that this was genuine, without even knowing that they channel this Biafra as way of making money.
Yes.
And even people, some of them were, let me say, majority of them were installed by Nigerian DSS and Nigerian government or even politicians. Are alleged to that. So now, I don't know if you can see what is going on in social media since yesterday. I'm not going to mention that. There are now some, I would say, some a mask wearer in agitation have left Twitter and also channel his mind on Facebook. Then brought up so-called writer. I don't want to mention the name.
Yes.
Now they begin to tag your name, saying that they capture guys from you, is that or that. And if you listen to the interview, which I was thinking if someone might brought this in, but you have, when you're addressing these questions, we're discussing this, they have to be very, very careful that you mention it, because when you mention their name, you also giving them popularity.
Yeah.
So they are saying that they capture, if I listen to the policemen that the policemen were asking them questions, and they were saying they leave this stand like, we can't pretend that we didn't see that. I know you have saw it, or probably didn't see it. So as you have been a power, you are the engine house of this struggle now. And after seeing all these things, I don't want you to say, I don't want to tell me what you plan to do, but I suggest you should look into that. The guy they are using, because I have never seen when that guy has brought Fulani man that kidnapped our brother from Enugu, Imo State, Calabar, and bring these people that are kidnapped, surface them in social media, and we can rejoice. Every time it's our brother. They are the non-government. They are this or that. Every time. And I'm beginning to ask myself, these guys that are following them, I won't say they are blindfolded. They know what they are doing. So what are your plans? Even legal actions, physical actions, everything with ESN to battle with these guys, because I know there's some question I would have asked you, but I listened to the first question that people ask you about this and all that. You say it's not the right time. The time when we go Biafra, you can settle that. But also know that with these things that are going on, they're also going to be affecting us. And also, I would like to throw this suggestion to you, that also know that when that problem is going to happen, also know that the Nigeria government is going to buy some military guy. Because one guy says that when the fight starts, some Biafrans will go and fight for the Biafrans. But remember, they're going to use them. I suggest that you also use our history, what led Duku to fail to battle this issue. That's my last comment. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah. Your concern is noted on that last statement you made. But on the issue of video, those videos doesn't move me. It says that there is no substance in most of it's not today they start they capture somebody, they write my name and all that. So it doesn't move me, and because I know I don't have anything to do with people like that. But and I can continue to post video and write my name there and all that. It doesn't have substance, and because of that, it doesn't bother me, and I don't make comment on it. But the issue of killing our people, we have made our point and our stand very clear. Any day anybody is mentioned again by these guys on Radio Biafra, and those people later on they kill them, we will tell them that blood also run in his own family. I have made that very clear, and since then it has not called anybody's name. So if they have posted somebody now, maybe somebody he called their name last year, and nobody knows when that person was killed, so you never can tell. They just he just posted it to see what we can do. But the point is very clear. Any day anybody name is called again, and that person die after that, we will tell him that blood runs in his family.
Thank you, sir. Once again, regards to Bruce Payne that going on. So I read his tweet today. The things he said wasn't specific. He didn't specify what he was trying to talk about. So he wasn't honest about some things he said, but he used the big grammar to confuse the gullible ones. And some fools, some even his haters started sharing it. I just look into it. I just laughed on. I didn't do anything. My head goes to. So I want Biafrans to know if
so what did he say? I don't read them.
I can't even remember some of the things he said. He talked about dignity and personality, achievements, history. So that's
achievement.
So that's the only thing we're talking about. So his credential. So what I'm trying to say is, he says that he's a spokesperson for Mazen Abdul, and he's a U.S. citizen, also an attorney here. But I expected more from Bruce Fenny. If, as he claimed, I've seen him on CNN, NBC, BBC News to speak about this than go on social media, on Facebook, and all these things. That is, it shows that his class is what he portrayed on Twitter today didn't make any sense. But I just read it. I didn't even know he didn't read it actually.
No, I don't read him now. What am I reading him for? He has nothing to offer now.
So again, just know that remember during the Biafran War, Ojukwu handed money to this guy from Imo State, and he didn't provide the weapons. And this attack of Madam Bridget, I would say Bridget, because I know that she's a slow point. Even if you notice the attack, when I noticed the woman was very sick, the time he came, you were advertising that he's going to the paper to announce, so make some comments. He made a comment. One of us says that we're asking her, how did Mazen Abdul allow these people to be with him? And she answered that only when these are people that showed up when he called. So indirectly, I knew when he was referring to, even if a common sense can come, a small person can even understand, that the woman was telling the DOS that Simon says so to her. I'd already captured that. And that's an indirect attack that, what I'm doing is not me doing it. Look at who is pushing me. You see? So that's how I noticed the woman was very, 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 very bad. I noticed that time I began to censor her. One time I was using one eye to look at her like this. I don't know where she's going. So understand that this attack of a woman, it could be one. I'm alleged that she could be one of those allegedly installed by DSS of Nigeria government. They started donating money for Mazen Abdul, and that's the way they trap Mazen Abdul. They started bringing people to donate, and those money they donated, Mazen Abdul said this person donated, this person donated 100,000, this person donated this. Probably might be a Nigerian money, because that is the way they do it. So whoever that you're going to bring into this also knows that the same so I say
I really like your call has been coming, and I say I must pick this call, because every time you call, I say, Lenny, who is, my spirit is telling me to pick this call. So I know that there is something special about this your question today, and I really like it. You clarify a lot of things, and yes, Eli Jurumafo Weputija no Igbo. But God is the greatest. So, and I believe that I will be part of Biafra and be part of getting Biafra next year. There is nothing that will stop it, except that God say Biafra is not coming, which I know God didn't say. God will not say that, because God knows we have suffered, and that's why what is happening today is happening. So there is nothing that will stop Biafra from coming next year. When I'm saying this thing, people will say, yeah, how is it possible? as if we just started yesterday. You know, we have been fighting for 50 years, over 50 years. So if you come next year, you know, not something may even happen this year. But if Biafra come next year, it is not a sudden. It didn't come as a surprise. Or if anything starts now, it's not sudden. I'm just telling you that Biafra will come next year. And so I have had you, it's a very good point you made. But we'll always be ahead of them. And the way we are going to be ahead of them, we have demonstrated that several occasions. Because when they feel that they have gotten Simon Ekpa, the senior boss of Ekpa, so, and when they think they know me, I will bring a different character. That is me. I have so many of them, even the one that I have not displayed yet. So, so, and I believe that I pray that I will not use some of the characters that I have, because it will not be good. I just pray that I will not use it. But if it is worse, that I have used, I have to use it. But I'm telling you people today that I have so many of my own character that you know nothing about, and I have not used them. So, and those characters, all characters age and solve a problem. So once that problem comes, I will use it to solve it. Bruce Fem issue is that I don't follow him. I don't know what he writes on Twitter. But I've made my point, and I'm waiting for them to make a move. Let them go to file the lawsuit and all that. I'm happy that he said there is a risk in the litigation. So they are also going to be part of taking the risk. So let them go ahead and see how it goes. But of course, it is going to expose a lot of things to Biafra people, because they have no reason whatsoever to come and interfere in what we are doing. We have not disturbed them or stopped them from raising funds. If they want to raise funds for whatever reason, we have not disturbed them from raising funds. They have been raising funds, and they can continue to raise funds. I have never anywhere, anytime kicked against them raising funds for any reason. It is not my business. I have never interfered in any. There is nowhere you have seen that Simon Ekpa marked somebody's flyer for fundraising. It is not my business. My own is that if people want to contribute to what you are doing, let them go ahead and contribute. If they are convinced enough that what you are doing is for Biafra, let them go ahead. So I cannot come here and you see, like in our team, when all these things are going on, they say, "Oh, look, this one they have posted a flyer. Let us go." And I said, "No, don't do that." You can ask some of the media team. Say, no, don't do that. It is not part of who we are. If anybody want to go and respond, let them go. Don't go and mark anything. This is fake or this is no. We can't come that low. Let them go. If the Biafra people support them, let them give them money to do something they are doing. But you know that they are not genuine. So, and if the Biafra people go there and give them money, that is their own. I cannot come and start wasting my time telling somebody that this one is fake, that one is fake. No. When Madam Bridget started, I told Madam Bridget, I will support your fundraising, but don't raise your fund in the name of ESN. I told her the messages are there. Any day I will bring those things out. I said, if you want to raise fund for, the last movie she made, want to raise fund for, they want to raise fund. I said, well, you don't raise fund with ESN. And if you want to raise fund with ESN, the money must go to the ESN account. She said, no, she cannot put money. That was when Oyibo was still doing this thing. He said, she cannot raise money to ESN account, blah, blah, blah. I said, then I will not be part of the fundraising. So that any money you are raising for ESN must go to ESN account. That is me. Yeah, and that time, I don't even know what is going on with the ESN account and all that. But because I am doing what I'm doing, and it's a trust that I have with the people I'm working with, I say it is the directive of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and it must stand. So if you are raising fund, it must go to the ESN account. And if it is not ESN account, I will not be part of the fundraising. and I didn't partake in that fundraising because she refused. So I didn't even know whether the fundraising, it was conducted or not. Now, the issue of Bruce Fenn and all that, like I explained yesterday, I don't have any other thing to say. I'm waiting for them to do whatever they want to do, and then we can bring it out. My own is to tell Biafrans who you are, and I will come with evidence. So everybody can judge after that. And like I said yesterday, whatever Bruce Fenn is claiming is a lie. All this that he did this and did that is a lie, complete lie. Because, and I have challenged them, let them bring the UN document where Bruce Fenn's name is mentioned. Nothing like that. So it's a combination of work. In fact, one moment. I'm telling you that even so many people were part of one moment, let me bring something. I want to play a video, audio, if it is still here. Now, I want you to listen to this. Did you listen? Did you hear?
I'm hearing.
Did you hear what this man said?
I can't hear it clearly. It's very blurry here.
Okay. Anyway, this is audio from one of our sisters who also were part of meeting a senator of the United States, one of the United States congressmen, and we're discussing about Nigeria and about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's predicament and what is going on in Nigeria. And the senator said he never knew about what was going on until today, until like that day when they were meeting, So all these things were the things that, people were doing underground. And it was, the result was coming. So when people met with senators, congressmen, and some organization to talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and after that, some people wrote to different places, including the UN. The result is what you are seeing now. And when Bruce Fenn saw that particular news, which the way you saw the news is the same way Bruce Fenn saw it, after 2 days, you remember that thing was, the press release was on the 20th. So if Bruce Fenn was, the one that actually they contacted, it was a very big news now. So it is immediately the next minute he was getting that news on the 20th, he's going to release it. But he came on social media, on Twitter, to post it on the 22nd of July. Meanwhile, the press release came on the 20th of July. So after 2 days, he saw it. He came online, bah! He said, oh, they have contacted me. I just got information, opinion from the UN, all fallacies. It was not from him. Let him bring a paper from the UN where they address that Bruce Fenn filed this document, and so we are responding to Nigeria. It doesn't exist. Do you understand my point? Are you still there? Hello? Are you still there?
Hello?
Yes. Are you still there? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes, I can hear you.
Did you hear what I say?
Yes, you want to bring the documents, right? Mm-hmm.
No, I said there is no document like that.
Okay, yes. I understood what you said actually. What the part Mr. Buffen is doing, to me, it wasn't clear, because if he claimed, as his claim, I think the first thing he would have done is to go to see if there's any way, if he claims, see if there's any way Biafrans should raise money, or any way contact who is in charge about, to him, to see if there's any way he can grant interview in CNN. Probably if CNN is rejected, we have some local TVs here.
That is the idea. That is the idea, my brother. That is the reason. I said it. I said the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants somebody like him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't know this man. The reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when they are telling you Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hired him, is a lie. It's a lie. Of course, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't hire him. It was when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped that, I know the people that brought Bruce Fenn. I know everything. I don't just want to mention their names. I know how they brought Bruce Fenn. So it's a lie. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't know who Bruce Fenn is from the beginning. So, and the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants somebody like that, because of this, is to speak, to make statement in media, like CNN, like you are saying. That's supposed to be his job, to create awareness to the highest level. He's not doing it.
Even the local TV is here. Let me say, he said that CNN didn't, there's local TV in each state in the United States. Local TV.
Are you there? I can't hear you again.
Yeah, network is weak.
Okay.
It's okay, it's back. Yeah, it's back. So the local TV is, it's kind of acceptable for him, to him. So for him to be saying, going to YouTube, going to you, the first interview, then he went to one of the guys.
Go to Sahara Reporter and going to all these people that doesn't even have 100,000 followers. What kind of nonsense is that?
It baffles me. It baffles me. That really told me.
He's coming. My brother, listen. He's coming to talk to us. We don't need to hear from Bruce Fenn.
Hear from him.
What are we hearing? What do we want to hear him for? Let him go and talk to Americans, not us. Who is listening to a Sahara Reporter in America?
It's very simple.
Honestly.
There's a conflict right there. If anyone can see it, conflict on his tweet, when he says, on that tweet he posted, he says he's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's spokesman.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have this, they say that, they're even misrepresenting him. Okay. I was the one, because he knows that I know what I know. I was the one who persistently said yesterday that he's supposed to be a spokesman, right? But they're presenting him. He's a representative of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's this, that. But he's supposed to be a spokesman. A spokesman is not to go and start writing about finance. A spokesman is not to raise funds. A spokesman is to speak to CNN, BBC, go to this media house, but they cannot even give him audience.
But on that tweet, he said he has been a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spokesman a long time. So how come Madam Bridget brought him on board after Mazi Kanu was adopted? Because if he claimed that, so why wasn't, as soon as Mazi Kanu was adopted?
No. But that is a lie. Because even if you listen to the interview they granted, they explain how they brought Bruce Fenn on board.
So that means he has never worked for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Never. I am telling you, never.
I know what you're saying, but I'm trying to make people to understand it. So if he's working with, let me say, if he was working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at that time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was with us. So afterwards, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted, nobody should contact Bruce Fenn. He should jump out, whatever he was, and start advocating for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for release, or doing anything. Then if he lacked finance, he knows the appropriate channel Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was, paying him, and he channeled to that point. So Madam Bridget let me say, I would say his narrative, let me say her story didn't make any sense. Because if Bruce Fenn is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's spokesman, there's no way Madam Bridget to bring, to bring Bruce Fenn on board. It doesn't make no sense. That means he never worked for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for a long time.
No. Like I'm just telling you now. Bruce Fem never worked for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for once until this time he went to Nigeria and tried to meet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Maz, let me ask you a question. Let me say, because it's very confused, because people will misjudging you now, or let me say they will never get it right. Let's get this right now. This is a very argument. Let's say, so what happened to Tacoma is, the U.S. fighter jet Nigeria bought from US, right? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was right here. So how did Bruce Fem, he claimed that he sued, he discussed with the US government to stop them from selling that equipment in Nigeria at that time. So, and again, the broadcast interview Bruce Fem was granted by IPOB Media Award, let me say, at that time. So who was he working for at those times? Because for him to be granted interview within IPOB or this, all that kind of stuff, that he sued the US government, he did this, he did that. So who was he working for? If he was working for IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted. There's no need.
That's where I'm having some issue. No. You don't need to have any issue. Let me just explain one, in case he didn't, of course, I didn't address this yesterday, how he came on board and stuff like that. But let me tell you one thing. When the issue of Tokuno came up, the issue of Tokuno, everybody wrote to the Congress. Everybody was part of stopping this Tokuno. So it is not just the work of Bruce Fem, but he took the glory, and he collected allegedly $80,000. They raised money to give. They raised the money and gave to him. So, and if they say it is not 80,000, they should come and tell us how much they gave him. Okay, that's why I have to raise the bar very high so that they will come and tell us the amount they gave him. So now. He claimed that he has stopped the Super Tokuno, but it was a collective effort of everybody that gave that result. So during that time, he was still struggling to get consent from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So he didn't get any consent from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
Do you understand? Consent?
Yes.
There were no consent.
So Mazi, can we allegedly say that Bruce Fem is working for Nigeria because he is trying to get, let me say, has been trying to get attention of them.
I will not allegedly say that.
I'm just saying to myself, for myself, just observation, because we are not here in 2017 when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was when Nigeria invaded to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house. Bruce Fem's had equations. I would say conversation between Stephanie Okoreke, that's our Igbo Nollywood actress that married. Right, I know I'm talking about. They used to the lady that married a footballer, Nigerian footballer, then that was married to that prince from Yoruba. Stephanie Okoreke, the tall black lady.
Yes.
So they had a conversation. I watched that conversation. Stephanie's husband was defending Nigeria, and Bruce Fem was defending Biafra. So in that interview with one of the Black Americans, it was, I think, on Facebook, I would say Bruce Fem's claimed that he's an IPOB lawyer. So all these shenanigans, I would say, all these shenanigans, who is doing all these things? Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has, ran away at that time. It was after the Nigeria,
Well, let me tell you one thing.
Who are some people? Because
Bridget Okafor and some people. I don't need to mention their name, but from Bridget Okafor, you know who they are. Because the reason why I am very, very angry is because these people will also be part of Bruce Fenn writing about the website. And they would think they are doing something good for Biafra. And, you know, so, and, you know, they can never, there is no way they will advise. In fact, there will be the genitor of this Bruce Fenn, email to, you know, about website. So I'm disappointed in them. So the group of Brother Bridget are the one that hired Bruce Fenn, and that is just that. There is nothing special. And you know, when I was making program, when Bruce Fenn came on board, I'll be telling people that these people are trying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you know, so I feel that the genuineness in there, that it bring their money, they contribute to make for Bruce Fenn and all that, and he's going to Nigeria to get consent, and they are not allowing him to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and all that. So the whole thing is to speak. And there is nothing wrong in speaking for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and speaking for I failed. They crashed it.
So Mazi, I'm sorry I'm gonna take your time. I have a very strong question that came to my mind now. You might decide to answer it or decide to decline.
Okay. You know, we know
ask you this. Did you learn anything from all these? Because you have passed many rivers now. Let me say, I will just say it as a river. You passed River Joda, River Beno, all these rivers now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you learn anything? And again, after you have been attacked in two groups before Ms. Bridget, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have saw all these things, let me say, ingenuity within it. I would say not in them, we did surround them, but they can't specifically specify where it's coming from. So what pushed you to continue to work with them? Because these questions, every Biafran needs work today, but they never intend to do that. But
what pushed me to continue to work with those that I feel that I'm a smooth operator and I'm a strategic planner. I don't fire or I don't misfire when I want to fire. When I want to fire, I fire, and it's bad. You don't just okay, he's bad and then let everything crash. No, you need to follow it in a very, very smart way. And so you have to apply different strategy. And some of the strategy is bring your friend close and your enemy closer. So
thank you. You have answered that question, because every Biafran have this in mind. They might be skeptical.
But let me make a comment based on what you said, because you said I've crossed many rivers. So I want to bring our leaders something so you can listen.
But there is one thing I want all of us to understand this very evening. we are facing a very formidable array of enemies.
You understand? This was his word before he was kidnapped, and he was talking to me and many people. Let us listen.
Both external and within.
Both external and within. He did not say only external. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So our leader know that the enemy we are facing is both external and within. Now listen.
And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles.
And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles, which means there are many. Okay, and like you said, I have jumped the river. This one, another one, and we'll jump another one. Maybe another one is coming. So, but let us listen.
I can assure you.
Remember that this enemy now, he talked about, is both the external and the within. And he said they are intensifying against us.
From every corner.
From every corner.
I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come.
You see, he said he is not saying it because he is lamenting, but he wants to prepare Simon Ekpa and go for what is to come.
You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from
the wheat itself. Within enemies. I need to refresh again. A moment. Okay, I think we're good to go. The chaffs are those within, because they are stunners. You can't separate them because they already are stunners. So let us listen.
Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us.
Are you hearing that? They are doing all they can to try to stop us, including what Bruce Fenn, Bridget Okaf, all of them are
very woefully. And
they
will over some of you.